Hello, Empire Crypto TV. Special show today. Today we are talking about the future. Virtual reality is coming slowly but surely. Metaverse and Apple, cryptocurrencies, blockchain. New tokens are getting a whole new boost because of this development, particularly in the tech space regarding virtual reality glasses or VR glasses or headsets that are being created by Apple. Right there on my screen, as you can see, this is a small ad about virtual reality goggles, glasses that you can use. You go straight into the metaverse, and of course you see another world, or you just simply travel to another digital world, which is a digital space filled with other types of possibilities. Thereby there is tokens, there is whole manner of cryptocurrency activity. Celebrities as well have also joined. Justin Bieber as well has also had a concert on the metaverse already. This is the product that is pushing this tokens that I'm about to mention to you. 3 major tokens that are going to be pushing the crypto space because of this VR projects. This is Tim Cook, CEO or chairperson of Apple, which is a huge company. Everybody knows about Apple and Apple stocks that you can buy or purchase through the New York Stock Exchange. But let's get into it. What is going on with Apple and what they are doing? But before that, Metaverse used to belong to Meta company, Facebook, okay, if I should say. Mark Zuckerberg was the man on the forefront. Now we see Tim Cook, who is the CEO of Apple. Mark Zuckerberg's Metaverse vision is over. It's because I think Mark Zuckerberg has been going through a lot of questioning from the government regarding the social media aspect and all of those things. I think they have exhausted him to a point that his business state of mind sort of like drifted, if I should say. So Apple is sort of like coming in, and then the CEO of the social media giant has spent billions on this virtual reality dream. We remember last year he was coming all over about it. And still no one understands the idea. Now the world's richest firm could change the game, talking about Apple. Article says, in Meta's quarterly earnings call in April, Chief Executive Mark Zuckerberg was on the defensive. The Metaverse vision of the globe spanning virtual reality that he had literally bet his multi-billion-dollar empire on creating had been surpassed as the new hot thing by the growing hype around artificial intelligence, AI also taking over. It's a hard industry even for billionaires. Okay, billionaires have a potential of failing and losing billions and billions of dollars. It's not only just the poor people or the people who are on the middle class who are hustling to get some sort of income out of the digital space that lose money. Also billionaires. This guy, as you can see, spent so much billions building Metaverse. The whole world knew Mark Zuckerberg as the one of the earliest advocates for Metaverse. Okay, even changed Facebook to Meta. So before that, so there is an interest that rose, okay, from the Apple. But before that, this goes way back in, I think, last year. This caught eye between last year for Apple's involvement. Apple and crypto, here's what you should know. This was back in April, as you can see, 2022. So this is like the history behind it and the involvement of Apple behind this whole project that we are seeing here. This is Tim Cook, the guy who is in charge right there with Apple Metaverse. And he's the man who is revealing and taking the advantage and revealing the possibilities of the metaverse at its extent by creating these newfound goggles or headsets by Apple. It's a huge tech company. I mean, like, they can almost do everything right there. Okay, so here we go, and then I just want to drop down. Here's what to know so far about the Apple and crypto. This is back last year. Okay, perhaps one of the most notable mentions of crypto from Apple was in September 2019 when Apple pays VP Jennifer Bailey. Even celebrities are involved in this. Said the company was watching cryptocurrency and strongly believes it has interesting long-term potential. From the beginning, back in 2019, I think the COVID was still intact by that time. Most tech companies took a lot of, if I would say, noticeability when it was COVID, because a lot of tech companies were rising, and they have thrived through their tech ways and technology and innovated new ways of engaging with customers and clients throughout the world. And now these new ways can also include the metaverse, the virtual space that we are all speaking about, avatars, where people become cartoons or become a different person in a digital space, in a virtual space, meta. And it's still new, still fresh. This is not something that is quite yet implemented 100%. We are still learning about this space of the metaverse. Now comes the time when they say, come and looking today. Okay, it continues to say Apple's new headset could put a rocket under metaverse tokens, which we will look at right after these articles. We analyze these tokens one by one that I'm going to reveal to you. These tokens, most of the people who are trading in the crypto space might even know them. The metaverse tokens surged earlier this year amid rumors about Apple's new virtual reality headset. Will this time be different from Meta or Facebook? Previous one from Mark Zuckerberg, of course. And the article says Apple is scheduled to release its highly anticipated mixed reality headset in the coming weeks, a development that some believe could breathe fresh life into the metaverse industry. Fresh life is what is needed, and new opportunities. Now take a look at these projects that are about to be mentioned. In January, the native tokens of blockchain-based metaverse projects Decentraland, Mana, as you know, Sandbox, Sand, witnessed a significant surges in price due partly to swelling rumors about Apple's venture into mixed reality. This trend was pointed out in a May 15 tweet from independent developer UDI Wethiame. Sorry for the pronunciation. Wethiame, if I should say, who in a blog backhanded comment to the absurdity of influencer-driven meme coins, spoke of the upcoming release as a potential driver of metaverse token prices. These tokens that are so much breathed life on are three top tokens that I mentioned. Now, this is a different article, okay, that mentions these tokens. So this was for me a confirmation, so to say. But there on the first article, they only mentioned two tokens, Mana and Decentraland. Okay, Mana for Decentraland, and of course they mentioned okay, wait, this is the fourth one. Okay, no, I wanted to take the top three. Okay, let us just read on from the top article. Okay, or the one from the Sandbox, Mana, Sand and Mana for Decentraland. Okay, Ape Coin is the first one. Okay, now I just want to go through this article first before I just start analyzing on the charts about these tokens that have massive potential in 2023 for crypto investors, particularly crypto investors. Okay, 10 best metaverse coins to buy, but I picked up the top three. So I went with Ape Coin. The top three I will just result in APE coin. Let me just go down. First one, APE coin, and second one, there was Sandbox, as you saw in the article previously, and of course another token which is Decentraland Mana. So I'll go one by one, analyze these tokens on the chart, and we'll start with APE. Of course, I think I have APE already up there on the chart. On the trading view, you can get them on different crypto exchanges that use, but Gate.io, will leave a link on the description section where you can get these tokens if you want to trade or want to purchase them. I'll leave a link on the description section where you can purchase or get hold of these tokens. This is APE, which is currently worth $4, which is worth $3.499, just $3. Okay, still cheap. So since the pushing of these virtual reality goggles has come underway, this will absolutely mean that these Metaverse tokens will be taking a great height, or there will be a strong or going on an uptrend or bullish for those who are familiar with trading terms. And of course we have Decentraland. Okay, let's go to check out Decentraland. Let's analyze Decentraland, or we'll call it Mana. Okay, computer's a bit slow, but it's fine, I can handle it. Let's go here. Alright, we're gonna go Decentraland Mana. What's the price today? Let's check it out. It's less than $1. Projects less than $1. It's not yet $1, so people can profit. Look at the potential that it had earlier on. This is a 1 hour chart, by the way, but it came down, but it has a potential of going down. Buy it while it's cheap. You can get these tokens that are based Metaverse. So Metaverse, there's a lot of things that are happening within the Metaverse. So this is the scale that we are working on, Metaverse, and these tokens that are quite relevant in the Metaverse space. Okay, looking at another token. Okay, I just want to go Mana. Then it was the third one, Mana, and then I want to get the second one, Sandbox, which is Sand. We just looked at APE. Okay, let's go look at Sand. What price? Okay, Mana is 0.48, so I can just say less than $1. Okay, let me just say less than $1. Okay, let's go look at Sand. A bit slow there, but it's fine. It's fine. Sand USDT. Click on it. Right, also less than $1, but a bit more costly than Mana, but still less than $1. These projects have potential. These are the 3 projects suggested when it comes to this new development, when Apple is coming into the Metaverse, trying to restore the Metaverse. Let's see what happens. These are big things. These are big news in the crypto space. I hope you find this informative. Let's see what happens in the Metaverse and regarding these projects that are gonna be surging in the next few months or so, because VR glasses are still pretty new, or virtual reality headsets are still pretty new. So by the time they start booming, especially next year 2024, after the halving stage, we might see some profits or people getting rich over these tokens if they buy them while they're still less than $1. The value has the potential and has the potential to grow, or for growth within the Metaverse space, also in the market, in trading. Empire Crypto TV, thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, please be sure to click that like button and please do subscribe to our show. Until next time, thank you very much.